bro. That's it. We out.
I play both. I go to I'm home. I thought it was
Movie.
I'm a big SBL fan because I had an SBL. I didn't know it was hard.
Yo, you win? Nice. All right. We gonna win. Wow. All right. No, homie got it. Oh, you get a game. That should be my birthday. Enjoy the game, all right? No problem.
Thank you so much.
You got the free game. That's lit. That's fine. I never win. Wow. I'm number one.
Okay, I see a ticket number.
Oh, no. Bro, yo, listen, man, stop playing my game, bro. Oh, yeah, I sound high on that shit. That's what he on. Oh, that's lit, though. I mean, shit. Y'all playing it right away?
Hey, do you remember the line?
While we're eating food. You ready? Panda. Damn. Yeah. It's your boy Ant on the go-go. So now I'm at Nintendo. So, I went to GameStop. I passed by Best Buy. And now I'm at, Nintendo. All the way in the city by 42nd, by 47th. And yeah, it's pretty cool. Cha-ching. He cop. Bring. It's lit. Everybody happy. They got this smile. And I'm still waiting for my Nintendo Switch 2. Everybody copping. And if you had a reservation for Nintendo, you were guaranteed to get it. It wasn't really hard at Nintendo World. You know what I'm saying? It was super easy. If you was on the list, you're getting it. Guarantee. You're getting everything too. So that's all you had to do. Just get on the list at Nintendo. But it was pretty cool. Meeting new people and everything like that. It's awesome. Let me know if you live in New York City. Let's link up. You already know it's Ant on the Go-Go. It's lit. I'm always lit. I'm everywhere. And I love what I do, This is this crazy experience. I came out here, 12 a.m. midnight. Came out here. It's crazy. Let me know what you got. Bag is heavy. You wasn't playing.
Black bag, Subway bag.
The first 100 people got a free Switch.
What?
For real?
You got a free Switch?
You got it?
Word.
That's crazy.
It was
Number one. Hopefully they give him some shit for being number one.
I was so happy I saw this morning. Oh no, yes.
Number one. Movie. Limited item. Limited. Switch 2. Eee. Ching. Cha-ching. Cha-ching. Lit. Movie. We out. Yeah. What's good, guys? What's good? It's your boy Ant on the Go-Go. I can help you step your style up. I can help you step your game up. It's lit. It's lit. It's lit. Lit. So, you know, how you guys doing? Thank you for always joining in, tapping in, you know what I'm saying? It's great to see you guys, you know. Thank you so much. It's been a roller coaster, you know. I'm just still growing, you know, still growing. I hope everybody's healthy because health is wealth. I'm going to tell you guys that. Make sure you focus on your health. Very important, okay, guys? Make sure you drink your water. You know what I'm saying? I just drank some water. And, you know, I know you seen the clip. Yo, people went so crazy for the Switch. So crazy. I'm like, damn. It was people camping. It was, I ain't gonna lie, like, Nintendo Switch 2 launch was crazy. People was camping for 2 months. 2 months. Can you believe that? At Nintendo World in New York City, I'm like, nah, they bugging out. Let me know, did you camp out for the Switch 2? Let me know in the comments below. Did you camp out for Switch 2? And, you know, it was a great release. I ain't gonna lie, it was a great release. Everybody thought it was gonna be limited. Oh, it's limited, but honestly, it wasn't limited if you got outside. You know what I'm saying? If you didn't go outside and go to a store early enough, then it would be limited for you. But if you went outside just a little early, you know what I'm saying? When the store opened, then you were able to get it. You know, Switch 2 at Nintendo was limited though because they said, oh, only people that have the reservation could do it, you know? So I was like, oh wow, I got the reservation, guys. I was so lucky. I was hyped. So, you know, the Switch 2, you know, I'm going to show you the Switch 1 real quick. So this is my personal Switch 2, Switch 1. And just looking at the Switch 1 to the Switch 2, for me, guys, I'm going to be honest with you. I'm not fond of the Switch 2. I'm not really fond of it. You know what I'm saying? I'm not fond of it, you know. It's many, I'm about to, you know, it's just crazy. Like, you see, all right, for instance, Switch 1, you see, I got the Switch 1 to show you guys, you know. This one was $300 when it came out, right? When this was $300, I got it for $200 because I did different, traded games or whatever. So that's another way you could get the device cheap. If you trade in, you do trade in at GameStop and etc. You could get it for the low. You know, you could get it if you wanted. If I wanted to, I could have swapped this Switch for the new Switch. But it's like, why would I do that? You know, it's like I'm not in a rush to play any of the Switch 2 games right now. And honestly, the Switch 2 is no different. It's not too much different than this. Like, honestly, I'm gonna be honest with you guys. Whoa, you know, let's jump into it. So you see, I had the Switch 2, right? I had the Switch 2. Really nice, really great. You know, I like the design of it. You know, I love what they do. Love the design of this. You know, the design of it is cool, you know. But it's no different than a Switch 1. I thought that this seemed like a Switch 2.0, like a Switch like 1.0. You know what I'm saying? Like this Switch, the upgrade is corny. I'm not gonna lie. You let me know in the comments, but I'm gonna be real with you guys. The upgrade for this is corny. Okay, they giving us incentive. Oh, you could play GameCube games. Whoa, GameCube games. And if you have a GameCube, it's like, okay, you know. But then you could play online with GameCube. Once you play this system, you can play online. So that's cool. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I guess it's cool if you love GameCube games and you wanted to, play GameCube, this is the good device. But it's not even good right now because they only have 3 games for the Switch 2 online for GameCube. So it's really not, you don't have to jump. I say, me personally, don't jump out the water and get it. And this, I'm just, giving it to a family member, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm just going to give this to somebody, I'm not going to keep it, you know what I'm saying? I'm not going to keep it right now. I'm just going to, give it to my cousin or whatnot. Make them enjoy it. And it's so strange because Switch 2, you would think, oh, it would be cheap. Like, you think like, oh, it's no different from this one. And I'm like, okay, it should be $300 for the Switch 2 or $350 or even $400. Why wasn't this $400, And then I think about, what is the cost to make this system? You know what I'm saying? What is the cost to make it? Let me know in the comments below. Do you know the cost of making the Switch? Just a Switch, And when I start to think about stuff like that, I think about, is it really worth keeping? Is this really worth it? For me, even though I'm always on the go, good thing I have my Switch and other devices. And if you haven't seen my other videos, check me out. I have many more game devices. I have Vita, I have PSP, Game Boy, etc. So check out my other videos. I'm gonna leave it in the description below. But Switch 2, honestly, the retail price is $500. All right, so first of all, retail price for this, not Mario, not the Mario attached to it, is $500. $500 for this, without Mario. But if you wanted to get the bundle, then it's gonna cost you the $544. $544 for this, going to $600. Nah, they wildin'. They bugging, guys. They bugging. I don't know about you, but they bugging. For a game system, it's not even a PS5. And the thing, is PS5, this is more than a PS5 or Xbox. Let me know in the comments. What's more, this or the Xbox, the new Xbox and the new PS5? I think Sony really trying to compete with Sony and Xbox, Microsoft. I really think they really trying to compete. And this is their this is the console they, competing with. But I'm like, okay, Switch 2 is great. You can move around, but it's like, it's not that great. It have a mic on it, which is cool. And I'm gonna tell you guys, I'm not gonna open this. I'm not. Yeah, guys, I'm not gonna open this because right now, you see how I'm about to leave and go give this to my cousin right away. So I don't really I'm not gonna open it. Maybe if I get another one, but I'll show you up close. A video of it. But yeah, Switch 2 is not. The hype, I think the hype for a lot of things get too overbearing, you know what I'm saying? And sometimes if it don't make sense, it don't make sense. Don't jump out your door and go buy it just because you see somebody on TikTok with it and you're like, damn, I didn't get it. Like, it's really not worth it. For you, my best advice, if you're watching this, just wait for a bit. You know what I'm saying? At least wait for Pokemon X and Y, whatever. If you're a fan of Pokemon, I love Pokemon. I'm waiting for Pokemon. I want to see if that game is going to be different on the Switch 2. And maybe, hey, who knows? Maybe they'll have, maybe they'll put that for, they won't put that for Switch 1. But, we'll see what happens. The future, I have a lot in store. Thoughts on this. So I got this, right? I'll show you up close, But I got that. Got that from Nintendo. Then it comes with this paper. You know what I'm saying? It comes with this paper. Anthony. That's my name, And it comes with this paper. So, as you can see the prices, I'll show you up close. But yeah, guys. I mean, shoot. Nintendo Switch 2 system, $449.99. Oh, that's $450. Oh. I see what's going on. Okay. So the regular Switch 2 is $449.99, right? That's $450 for the regular Switch. If you just want the regular Switch, basically $450. Basically at $500. After tax, $500 if you're in New York City or wherever, And then if you get the Switch 2 with the Mario Kart bundle, is $499.99, $500 come up to after tax. Then You got the little accessories, right? And then you got all these games. You got Sonic, which is cool. No, I'm bugging. You got Mario Kart, which is new, which is $80. Then you have Zelda, which is $69.99. Is that a digital available? Digital. Why am I just seeing digital? Oh, digital available. Oh, okay. They have two Zelda games, Street Fighter, and Bravely Default. Basically, one brand new game, and the rest is the games that you already know. So it's just like, it's not really worth getting the Switch 2 now, you know. And so they come out with many games, but this is another thing that I got too. I want to show you guys. I got this. Woo! You know what I'm saying? I was able to get this. You know what I'm saying? So the GameCube controller. I know a lot of people want the GameCube controller. I know this is the item that, you know, it's amazing. You know, it's great. You know. Can't go wrong with a GameCube controller. This is the original. And honestly, I love the buttons on this. You know, the feel of it when you're playing games is advanced. And this is a wireless. It's perfect. You know, I'm glad that Nintendo bringing this back. You know, I'm really glad. And ultimately, let me know in the comments, can this work with Switch 1? I want to know. I'm wondering, could this work with Switch 1? Controller only. Oh, I see. Hold on. Wait a minute. Nintendo GameCube controller only compatible with Nintendo Switch 2 system. The Nintendo GameCube controller features C button, which on the open. Okay. So it's only for Switch 2, guys. Only for Switch 2. Okay, they doing too much restriction now. I'm like, damn, they couldn't put it for Switch 1. So they really giving you incentive to really get the system, you know. And then I got this Nintendo hat. I'm glad, you know, they gave this free. If you was in the launch, you were able to get this. Super Mario, hey. Then if you went to GameStop, if you went to GameStop, you could have got this. Mario Kart World. And they have a Mario print and stuff like that. I'll show you the whole print, you know. I'll show you the t-shirt, but yeah. Shout out to GameStop. It's lit. Then, not only that, I got two t-shirts. So guys, let me know if you want any. I got 3 t-shirts. It's lit. And then, what else I got? Then I got this. I don't know what this is. You know, oh yeah. The lanyard. You know, the lanyard thing. Pretty cool. And then I have a pen. Nintendo pen. Nintendo Switch 2 pen. Hey. And then, not only that, the last, I have the Nintendo Switch 2 bag. Nintendo Switch 2 bag. Let me know, were you able to get any of these gifts, you know, at Nintendo? Let me know, were you able to get any? You know, I was able to get, that's the reason why I went. I had like 5 Nintendo Switch 2. I sold a couple. You know, now I only got 1 left. And yeah, I'm gonna just give it to my cousins, you know, so they can enjoy it. And that's another thing. It's hard for kids to get games nowadays because the price is so high, you know. If like, I remember when I was a kid, right? And I was like, damn, I want the Game Boy. I want PSP. Those system wasn't high at all. You know, and it was great and it was fun. You could bring it around, you know what I'm saying? It fits in your pocket. This can't fit in your pocket like that, you know. You're gonna have to put this in your bag, you know. So it's just like, and then the games for it is so long. You got to download games. You got to do so much just to play it. You know what I'm saying? That's why I think I love DS, 3DS, Vita. I love those systems because you put the cartridge in, you play it. But it's, you know, I'm gonna let you know. You know, I'm gonna review all my portable systems. I'm gonna tell you my favorite one that I like out of all of them. And yeah, Switch 2 is gone. Bye-bye. But let me know, guys, what's your thoughts on these? I'm going to show you up close. Well, up close, yeah, I can't really open it, guys. But I'm going to show you up close on the details of the box, of the, you know. But yeah, guys, let me know if you cop or not. What are you going to do? It was epic. I went out there, I went out there 10 o'clock because I had to go back to GameStop and I had to go get it. You know, I had to go to GameStop and then I had to wait on the line until 12 o'clock. Every store released at 12 a.m. midnight. Oh man, midnight. I'm like, what? Am I really gonna do this? And then I was thinking, I'm like, you know what? Let me not think. Let me just do. Let me just react. So, you know, I just went out there. I wasn't even gonna go for the Switch, but I won. But you know, I paid for it, and I still wasn't even gonna go. It's so crazy. I still wasn't even going. I'm like, damn, though, I got myself in a trap, you know, because GameStop, you know, you had to do you had to do many things. Oh man, GameStop process is annoying. You had to wait in the afternoon, wait online, buy it, then come back later to get it. You know what I'm saying? It's like crazy. Like I got home like what, 4 a.m. I was tight. I was like, damn, I'm really going out. It just reminds me of back in the day when I used to camp out for the 3DS and many different things for a portable system. I ain't gonna front. Back then was easier than now because back then things were more low key. You know what I'm saying? Things wasn't hype. Things wasn't on TikTok. It was on TikTok. It was only YouTube back in the day around PSP era and the DS era. You know what I'm saying? All you had was YouTube, really. I'm gonna be honest. And what? Maybe Instagram and MySpace, or you know what I'm saying? But you didn't have so many people talking about that. So it was like more low key. But now, everybody talk about Switch 2. And sometimes when people talk about it and you see it on your phone constantly, people do impulsive buys. You know, people do impulsive buys and they be like, you know what? I'm going to buy the Switch 2 because, oh, my son needed it. You know, it's just impulsive stuff. But, you know, hey, I'm not knocking you if you cop. It's a great system. If you did it smart, traded your games, that's smart. If you didn't, hey, it's cool. You know, you buy this, then, you know, you're good. You don't have to think about it no more. You know, that's the perks. If you buy this right now, you don't have to think about it later. You know what I'm saying? You don't have to think about, oh, will it come back out? Or maybe they discontinue it. You know, whatever, you know. I'm glad you got it, you know. You never know what could happen tomorrow. They can say, you know what, we're not bringing no more. We're not pushing out no more. Everybody that got it, that's it. You know what I'm saying? Like, PS5 was on some crazy shit like that. Like, PS5 was like, yo, you know what I'm saying? Like, you had to cop online. You had to go in the store. You know, it took a long time to restock. You know what I'm saying? Like, PS5 was crazy. The Xbox was crazy. This, sitting in stores. You know, it's not sitting, but, you know what I mean. But, yeah, Nintendo, let me know if you're happy. Me, I'm not keeping this. Once again, I have my Switch game. I have Switch. You know, until they do something crazy with the Switch 2 and make it totally different. You know what I would like? Maybe if they did the screen a little shorter, you know, like half. You know, and then you could just bring it around. You know, you could be real mobile with it, you know. But hey, I see what they do. It's cool. It's cool, but not for me. Yeah, guys. Not too much of a difference than the original one. Look at the original one. Wow. Look at that. The original one. Wow. Look at that. Look at that. Switch 2, right? Switch 2 my ass. Think about it. Look. It's no different. It's no different. The only difference is the big screen and GameCube games. Whoop-de-doo. And the games is going to be graphically nice. Whoa. Wow. Thank you, Nintendo, for the graphics, for amazing graphics. But still, it ain't better than Sony and Xbox. So we just getting, you know, these little mediocre graphics on the system. So I see what they're doing. They're just like an iPhone, you know. They do one little niche, one little upgrade, and then they think that, oh, okay, people should pay premium for this. This right here ain't worth it. It ain't worth it. I have my Switch 1. I'm great with it. If it was different, totally different, like this whole thing was rad, like, well, whatever, like, if this thing came with more than just Bluetooth, big screen, GameCube. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, it's like, and then I heard something about key card about this. I'm like, what key card? So yeah, guys. Yeah, I don't know about that, but let me know your thoughts on the Switch too. Let me know. Let me know your thoughts. And these are the stuff that was on it, right? I'm gonna show you the paper. So you got the Switch, then you got accessories. Select up to one of each. Okay, so you got the Nintendo Switch 2 Pro controller, you got the Joy-Con, you got the Nintendo Switch 2 camera, you got the Joy-Con 2. Okay, charging case. You got the wheel, Joy-Con 2 wheel. That's cool. I see people online was going crazy for the wheel, but I was thinking about it. I don't know. Then the carrying case. The carrying case is huge. Samsung, Express card. Wow. Yo. Wow. You see what I checked off? You see everything I checked off? I checked off this one, and I checked off this one. That's it. I'm like, I forgot you needed a micro SD card, and it's $59.99. Yo. They bugging out now. They bugging out. I ain't even get to the games yet, and they bugging out. All right, Mario Kart 80, bugging out. 60, 70, bugging out for Zelda. 80 for Zelda, digital available, bugging out. 60 for this. You guys let me know. And 40, that's calm. But look, I heard that all of these games got key cards or whatever. I don't know how that works, but it's whatever. And digital games, select up to one of each. Okay, got these games. And then Amiibo, select one of each. Up to one. Oh. Yeah. Trash. You see, I ain't check off none of that. You see, guys, the only thing I checked off is this and the GameCube. That's it. But thank you so much, guys, for always watching.